Hey guys, I'm Kate Simsley. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, I'm glad you're back. And if you're new, welcome in. Today we're at the Stonestreet apartments, and we're going to create an apartment for a single mom and her children. Well, child or children. It has bunk beds, so it's probably 2 children. And I was assuming a single mom. I don't know why. It doesn't have to be. It could be a single dad. It could be whatever you want. But it is a apartment with a master bedroom and another bedroom that has bunk beds, and there's also a bathroom, a living room, a kitchen, and a little space to eat. And you're gonna watch it come together. It's really, really quick for you, nothing too crazy today. It's been a pretty busy week, and so I just wanted to get something out for you, and this is what I came up with. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It helps me out and it just makes me happy. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and you can get this apartment and any of my builds off the gallery by searching the hashtag K8Simsley, which I use pretty much everywhere on the internet, and I'd love to see you wherever you are. So you saw there that the kitchen came together very quickly. It is literally just a bunch of cabinets, a sink, and a stove and a fridge. We also put a little kitchen table in here for your sins to eat at, and I thought that was super cute. We're going to add a garbage can, and we put the fridge just kind of off to the side from the counters. I was going to turn it the other way, but I did not, and I like that the way it is. We do end up closing off the living room and just putting, like, I don't know what you call, like a beam kind of thing across the living room. I had started out using the lighter wood, but you're going to see that I'm going to change it to the darker wood. And the whole house is kind of like this dark, moody wood, but it's very warm and cozy, kind of run down. I was assuming, because I was assuming that she is a single mom, I was assuming she didn't have a ton of money to put into her home, but she did want it to look nice. You're going to see that I create built-ins in the living room, which took me a minute. I fiddled around. These cabinets that we got with Dream Home Decorator, absolutely adore them, but they just don't click together right. You're going to see, they kind of go into the wall, and you gotta fiddle with them, and it was very annoying. I ended up getting rid of the little boxed ones that I put in there. They were not making me happy, so I did get rid of them, and it ends up looking super cute. I do like it, but yeah, they don't click together right, and they stick into the wall, and it's very annoying, so I end up just getting rid of them, and instead I just have cabinets along the top and the bottom, and I put some clutter, and I make it all very cute, and I'm happy with it. Other than that, not a lot to say. Today I took my daughter out to, on her lunch, I took her to go get a Halloween costume. She's going out as the Grim Reaper, but a girl version of it, like a little skirt, and she's gonna have tights under the skirt, and the skirt actually has shorts under it. It's cold, so she has to wear tights with it, I told her. And I got her a little veil, so she's gonna be the Grim Reaper, which is super cute. Her outfit is gonna be adorable. And we went and we did some, just some groceries and whatever. But on our way out of the parking lot, oh my gosh. Okay, so I went to back out of my parking spot because I had to. And I noticed a car coming. So I looked over at the car and the guy waved me to go. And as I went to go, my car slipped into neutral from reverse, which was really weird. That should not have happened. I don't know how it happened, but it did. So I went to go fix it and I backed up. And he decided he was going to go. Even though he had waved me to go, he decided he was going to go. And so we swiped each other our cars hit. They didn't hit. I wouldn't say hit. He sideswiped me, but it was my fault because I was reversing and he was coming straight through. So it would have been my fault. But he waved me to go. So I get out of the car and immediately he's like, don't even worry about it. It's totally fine. I'm like, are you sure? I can give you my insurance, whatever you need. He's like, no, it's totally fine. There's no damage. It's just paint. It'll wash off. And so that was it. It was fine. It was nothing. But then my daughter comes back home to finish her lunch and she posts it on social media. So of course my mother, I guess, somehow saw it. So she calls me. She's like, so you hit a car? I'm like, no, the car actually hit me. And I told her the story and she laughed. But she agreed with me. I said something was up. The guy was way too, he wasn't even going to stop. He drove a good 40 feet. And when he saw me get out of my car, then he stopped. He was not going to stop. I think he might not have had a license. He was very, very quick to be no, it's fine. So, carry all the power to him, I guess. That or not, no insurance or something is what my mom said. He probably didn't have insurance or whatever the case was. But it was fine. No damage, thank God. Not that it matters. He's like, look at my car, I don't care. And I was like, yeah, look at mine, I don't care either. So, we were fine. But yeah, it was very dramatic, and I did not like that. But it would have been my fault. Even though he waved me to go, I was the one reversing, and so I'm automatically at fault. I got in one other accident, probably I guess it was like 2017, and it was my fault too, but it really wasn't. I was turning at a light, so I was in the intersection waiting to turn, and the light went yellow. And I looked, and there was a car coming, but it was a good like 50, 60 feet easily from the intersection, and the light was going red. So I went to turn left. So I started turning, and she floored it to make it through the yellow light, and she slammed right into the front of my car and totaled it. But it was considered my fault because I was turning. But I said to the cop at the time, I said, but the light was yellow going red. Like, is that not, you're supposed to stop. That's what that means. It means prepare to stop. And she did not. She full on pressed the gas, and she had children in the car. I was horrified. But no, it ends up being my fault because I was turning, and I guess I should have waited for the light to go red, which goes against what everything you're taught. Because everything you're taught says you have to clear the intersection before the light turns red. And so it's kind of like a thing that I never fully understood, but I am very careful now to make sure that everyone is not moving when I go to turn. But like I said, she was really far away. So other than that, I've never really had an accident. I've hit inanimate objects. Like I constantly hit curbs or like I bump into walls or poles or stupid things like that. But I've never hit another car other than that. And yeah, it's not fun. It's funny because when you get in a car accident, when you remember it in your mind, it's like it's in slow motion. I forget what they call it in psychology. I learned about it. It's like something traumatic that happens to you, it replays in your mind in slow motion. And it really does. Like this accident, I fully remember it in slow motion. And even at the time, I remember thinking, God darn it, we're gonna hit. You know what I mean? Like it's weird how, I guess it heightens your senses, right? So you notice every little thing. And yeah, it was terrible. I hope that never happens again. It was quite horrific, and I loved that little car, and it got totaled. It was really very sad. This time, it was not totaled. There's literally no damage. My car has like a little white mark on the back, nothing too crazy, and everything is fine. Everyone was fine, and thankfully, it wasn't horrid because that would be so sad. However, yeah, that was my day. This whole week's kind of been crazy. Like, it's been hectic. My daughter actually got offered a job, so she's going to start that hopefully on the weekend here. It's just on the weekend. It is like at a little booth, like at a flea market kind of thing. And she's going to be working there. That'll be good for her. That should help build some confidence in her to talk to strangers, which she really needs because she's super shy. And I've been running around taking everyone to work and doing all sorts of things. I'm trying to get everything ready. I decorated my house for Halloween, which I like never do, but we got some Halloween decorations. My parents brought some Halloween decorations over, and I went out today to the dollar store and I bought some more, and so I decorated the front of our house for Halloween, which is kind of exciting. I'm not big on Halloween. I kind of think it's stupid and it's so damn cold outside that I hate it, but I do like seeing the little children in their costumes, and I think that's really cute. And so I did put some decorations out. And I'm trying to clean out my garage so I can get my car in there, which I said in like a video or two ago that I was going to do, and I never did. I did move some stuff out, but there is that big dresser that I don't know where to move it to. So I have to clean out the back room to get the dresser into the back room, which I'm going to do. I'm going to bring I have a fireplace back there. It's like a little plug-in electric fireplace. I'm going to bring it up to my office so I'm not cold anymore, and I'm going to move my car into the garage because winter is coming and I'm so scared of snow and I don't want it. So that's what I've been doing. It's been kind of busy and hectic, but it's been a good week, and I have nothing to complain about. Even the cold is really cold. I'm not going to complain about that. It's supposed to be really warm tomorrow. They said it's going to be like 20 or something tomorrow, but it's been pretty cold. It's like 10 or 12 degrees, and you feel it. Like even in my house, it's weird. My house upstairs, the top level of my house is like freezing cold. The main floor is nice and warm usually, but upstairs is so cold. Like when you're coming up my stairs, you feel the difference. You can literally feel yourself walking into the wall of coldness. In the summer, you feel yourself walking into a wall of heat, but in the winter, it gets very cold. It's because I think they said it's because the insulation in our roof needs to be redone, but I don't think my landlord is ever going to do that. So we just deal with it. I have an electric blanket, I dress warm, and I sit downstairs a lot in the winter because it's freezing upstairs, and I hate it. But other than that, nothing too crazy, nothing going on. I don't have too much to say to you. I decided to make this little apartment, and I think it came out pretty good. I think it's cute and it's cozy, and I like it. Like I said, I don't know why I thought single mom. I just did. There is a double bed that you can access from both sides, so it could be a couple other children. It is in Evergreen Harbor, like Stonestreet apartments are in Evergreen Harbor, and I didn't set it. Like I didn't do any of the like save energy stove or anything. I think I used the toilet from that pack, and that was about it. I did not keep track of what packs I used at all. I do have some limited builds coming out. Not like I have a base game only one coming. It'll like not yet, but I have done a couple that are like base game and this or and that. You know what I mean? Very like more limited. This one I just kind of had at it, and I created this little apartment that I think is really cute. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there's any like pack specific builds you would love to see. I would love to hear from you. I'm never sure what to use or what not to use. I just assume everyone has everything, and I know you don't. But I do know that even if you don't have it, the game usually does replace it with something similar. If they have something like if you didn't have a carpet that's in this, they will just give you another carpet, or they'll just completely remove it. You can add your own, but I know that they do try to replace them with objects if you do not have them. And so I don't tend to worry about or think about it. But if there is something you would specifically like to see, just let me know, and I can try and get to it when I have the inspiration or the energy. But definitely with like the packs, like if you have, let's say you have base game My Pet Stuff, which I don't know why you would have that, but let's say that's what you had, let me know, and I can always build something with those so that we can, I don't know, see what I can come up with. I always find it very fun to see what people use, especially limited pack builds. I find it fascinating, the kind of things that people come up with. Base game only, too. I have such a hard time with base game builds because I struggle to find what I want or what I need, and I do struggle, but I do love seeing it. It allows you to be creative, and I think it's really fun. But we are going to jump into screenshots pretty soon here. I think there's like a minute or so left, and then you'll jump to screenshots. So this is 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Like I said, it's Stonestreet Apartments. It is on the gallery, or it will be. And I will put it up there with the hashtag K8Simsley. You can get it that way. I would love to see you. Follow me on the gallery. Follow me on social media, wherever you are. And yeah, I don't really know. There's not too much more to say. So I will pop into screenshots, play some music. Have yourself a spectacular day, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we head in this reverie, and I will stay. Don't mind the wait, I won't play. Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. I know you're wrong, 'cause you're scared of loving, but baby, right now I am too. Don't want a day when you say you're done now, 'cause you leave me crying over you. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we head in this reverie, and I will stay. Don't mind the way, I won't play.